to MGB News. I'm Rick Fantana. Tonight, we will be bringing you exclusive coverage of the air mishap over Kuzlinka, Russia. For those of you who don't know, yesterday, on May 1st, the Russians shot down what they claim to be an American spy plane. For more on this story, we have our own Rick Jordan in Russia right now. Let's see what you got, Dick.
Thanks, Rick. Right now, I'm in Russia, where the alleged U.S. plane has been shot down. We have several eyewitness accounts of this happening, but one managed to get it all on camera. Let's take a look.
Dashni, Dashlavenia, Dashni, Dashlavenia, Das Alexi, Dashlavenia, Dashni.
Ори, Мозгров, отр. Shut up. Wow, amazing. Right now with us, we have Alexei Kozlov, who witnessed this whole thing go down. Alexei?
Из-за una seconda sorpresa, strelka nogi mida šalma, strelka bloga strela. Za slovi kde stronger.
Back to you, Rick.
Thanks, Dick. More on this when, this just in. Our president is giving a nationwide address to discuss the incident in Russia. Now, to our president.
Greetings, my fellow Americans. Today marks a grave day in our nation's history. Today marks a day of violence acted upon our nation by the Red Enemy. Today, May 1st, 1960. The Red Communists have shot down our plane, our weather plane, over Kuzlinka, Russia. An instrument used for nothing more than scientific progress. An instrument used and intended not for harm, not for danger, not for violence, but for the greater intelligence of mankind. Today marks once again another ruthless act opposed on the free world by the communists. Today not only shows us that the communists cannot be trusted, but it marks that the communists do not trust us. Today shows us that our brothers to the west wish great harm on our nation. And today, tensions rise tenfold between us and the Russians. At this point in time, the eagle of democracy shall bear its claws against the bear heir of communism. Thank you.
Aha, gotcha.
Caught me what?
Judy, you're always raving about cheer, but you're not using it.
Oh, I always use cheer in hot water. But see, this is a cold water wash.
You didn't know?
No, what?
Cheer's got so much power in cold water,
Yeah.
you don't need a special cold water detergent.
Aha! But what about the whites? We'll get those clean in cold water.
Yep, even the whites.
Come on, how?
Cheer's preset for cold water.
What do you mean?
Well, it cleans and whitens better than any leading cold water detergent.
Any of them?
Any of them.
So if you're right, then that means that I don't need 2 detergents.
Right.
But if you're wrong,
Well, was I right? White enough?
white enough, look at that shirt. I mean, look at this laundry whiteness.
And in cold water with cheer.
Yes! Here, I won't need this anymore. Oh, look at these socks. They're saying I'm white. Oh, I'm so excited.
We now bring you live to an interview with our own Benjamin Hunt and Russian President Khrushchev himself. Now, to the interview.
Hello and greetings, and welcome to a very special edition of NGibbity News. Tonight we have a very special treat for all of you. We are interviewing the Russian president himself, President Khrushchev.
I am President Khrushchev. I'm disgusted with this American attempt to spy on my country.
Well, to be very frank, Mr. President, it's not official yet that it has been indeed a spy plane over flying your country.
Really? You weren't spying on my country. What about all that spy equipment we salvaged in that plane?
Spy equipment? I thought you said the plane was shot down and obliterated.
Yes, it was shot down, and it was still salvageable. And we found many evidence that you were spying on my country, and we have the pilot of the plane.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Russian President Khrushchev, angry at America.
From all of us here at MGB News, thank you and good night.
Welcome to MGBD News. My name is Dick Jordan, and this episode is dedicated to Rick Fantana, who died of a toe infection last week. We miss you, buddy. We have some pretty interesting stories for you this week. Last week, a spy change was conducted between Russia and America with Rudolph Abel and the infamous spy plane flyer Francis Gary Powers. We have an interview tonight with just that man.
Hello, welcome back to MGibbity News. Today, we have the one and only U-2 spy plane flyer, Francis Gary Powers, when he flew his plane over Russia back in 1960. So, Francis, tell us how it was when you were flying that plane over Russia in 1960, May 1st.
Thanks, Dick. It's a pleasure to be here. Back on that day in 1960, I was scared for my life.
Please, walk us through it.
It was just like every other day, but this day was different. I had flown many espionage missions over Russia before, but this time there was a much different outcome. I was cruising over Russia when, out of the blue, I had noticed that my missile lock came off. As they taught me in flight school, whenever you see a missile lock, you're supposed to take evasive maneuvers. I went into my evasive maneuvers, narrowly missing the first missile, which blew up about 20 feet from my plane. Then, I lost altitude. And that's when the second missile hit my plane.
Sorry, that was just a bone-chilling story. Please continue, I'm sorry.
When the second missile hit my plane, I began to spiral out of control. With quick thinking, I pulled the ejection chute. I was Faced with so much adrenaline, I was forced to make a tough decision.
What decision would that be?
You see, America doesn't believe in prisoners of war. So when I joined this task force, they told me, if ever caught, to take a cyanide pill. But I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get the image of my family out of my head. So, on that day, I became a renegade, an American disgraciado.
No, you are not. You are an American hero.
In the eyes of some, I may be an American hero, but in my eyes, I'm not.
Wow. What a story. And that's all for MGBD News today. Next week, Clown College, yay or nay. Thank you, Francis Gary Powers.